So how is the Nigeria you fought for working for you? How is the Nigeria you fought for working for you? You see what they did last week. They actually took down the YouTube version of what we're doing because they know they've been paid to stop this information from getting around. But guess what? Work is going. Oh, kudos to our food soldiers, brothers and sisters. Thank you from going door to door, knocking on the door, giving people the information. The fight is offline, people. It's offline. So
asking her na bụ ndị ama Jehovah. So we are now spreading the gospel according to Ninas. Since that's the way they captured our people, sharing tracts and going door to door. I bụ ndị ama Jehovah. Meanwhile, what they were spreading was false Christ, whitewashed Christ. So now we have taken over. Somebody said, so when you chase us and we hit the wall, we will bounce back and start chasing those chasing us. So we are now Ndiama Jehovah, but we are Ndiama Ninas. We are now spreading the gospel according to Ninas, which is self-determination for all the indigenous peoples. So kudos. Keep doing the job. Keep doing the job. Let them be sleeping and staying on online social media, doing my pump. Don't worry.
The God of our ancestors is at work. I don't know about the other God that they're serving, but my God of ancestors is doing the work.
Yes.
So according to our brother Uman Ufantude, plantation mentality says only one or two blacks can make it at a time. And it breeds, that kind of condition breeds jealousy, competition, animosity, and sabotage. But we know there is enough room for all of us. We just need to transform our consciousness from that of scarcity to that of abundance. We are all bound together by the legacy of slavery, colonialism, and neocolonialism. And sadly, for centuries, we have been made to fight ourselves in order to protect the white man's structures, systemic injustice, and crime against humanity. The brainwash is unending. If you go and look at the history, they have documentation of how they came up with brainwashing people, even the fact that they're encouraging men to remove their body parts. It was somebody went and dreamed that up and came up with it as a policy to implement and paid for it. So over 50 years, the indigenous peoples of Niger Delta, our brothers and sisters, they were told that their cousins and their neighbor, the indigenous peoples of Alibo, wanted their ancestral land, oil, and resources, sowing a deep-rooted hatred. Again, we can see that the colonial bandits, they are using the divide and rule game to divert attention while they steal our resources. That's their game plan every time, all the time. Isn't it funny that you're black, but when you go to South Africa, they will fight you? But if you're from Sweden, you can arrive there and they will give you the plushest room and services that you can ever get. It can only be a brainwash. Of course, today we'll continue to uncover the truth behind the monumental propaganda that consumed the lives of over 3.5 million people and counting. And we must learn how to be part of the healing journey that begins with self-determination for the indigenous peoples. Our enemies, and they are not sleeping, they are not relenting, they are going line by line with their strategies. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care if you are praying. They don't care if you're even carrying on. You know, they have brainwashed you. You have believed in their whatever God that they have told you to believe in, and yet they're still dealing with you. Can't you see that they're not for you? That you don't count, you don't matter. They don't put you into consideration when they're making decisions. You are nothing. I don't even think you're a number. You're a nobody. Perhaps maybe a commodity that they can sell and use as they wish. Brothers and sisters, we must wake up. So let's look at our objectives today. If I can find it, I have so many screens open.
Yeah, the PowerPoint is not up yet. Are you planning to pull it up?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
What is your plan?
Yeah, I have so many screens open here.
Yeah, please continue to help us to share, like, and subscribe. My sister is trying to pull up the PowerPoint. Somebody wrote something, from Nina's. He said, The very day the young people in Kenya went out in mass to fight for their future, young people in Nigeria were on streets dancing azonto in celebration of the wedding tagged Shivi, Shigini, Shivido, or Shivito.
Oh, no, no, my dear, it's part of the strategy. They did that on purpose.
Yes,
We are told,
distraction.
yeah. So they always, whenever there's something big going on, they will come up with some shenanigan that will distract our people and make them not pay attention. It's a game plan.
It's
It's a game
terrible.
plan. But the day our Gen Zs will get it. I hope your house in Houston is radio. Have you been paying your taxes? Because you
Mm,
have not. The Home Association will put it on sale and sell it. So make
absolutely.
sure you're paying your taxes because you're going to need to come back there soon.
Mm, mm. Imagine if that crowd that were dancing Azonto were actually demanding for the pulling down of 1999 Constitution. Imagine what would have happened.
No, they ask, how do you expect to put this thing down? How do you even intend to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, it cannot be done. But you
Mm,
are busy promoting people that are just useless in your life.
mm,
Every 8 years, they will destroy you. Another person will come and look at, just similar to what's happening to the brown people here in America. They will come and promise you, oh, black people this, black people that. But every time you look around, the lives of black people is doing this. The trajectory is down. And they're waking up. But do you have to wait till the Fulanese that have been chased out all over Africa is right there on your footstep before you get it? Is that what you're waiting for? Self-sabotage. How is the unitary Nigeria you fought for or fought to keep working for you? Look at that land. Look at the number. Let's just look at that disgusting picture that they expect human beings to live in. Just look at it. Oh, I forgot. It is the estate of Usman Danfodio Monachi. Get it
mm,
right.
mm.
Get it right. Who the heck are you?
Yeah, where the slaves live.
My dear, I forgot for a minute
Mm,
that it was the estate of Usman Danfodio. Because when they made that connection, you lost control of your land. So anyone can come without visa and destroy it any way they want. They will sign off for 25 years of contract to destroy your land. Your governors will be in sync with the plan. They will build you guys a house for $10,000 for a land that is worth billions of dollars. And because my people are down and out and misinformed, they're like, oh, the government built a party house next door. Oh, yes, there's a party house, there's a nice house there. When your land is worth billions of dollars. We must get out of this Osman Danfodio's estate. Because as long as you're in it, as long as you live in it, they must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. They will use the minorities and the majorities now, not even minorities, because they've taken over everything. They will use them, your brothers and sisters. You will tell them that we are dying. They will say, oh, I'm obedient. Yeah, have one watch. Let's go for election and get PVC, power to the people. They will use everything. They will use your bishops. They will get kidnapped. They will come and lament. They say they're bringing more people here. Government, wake up. And then they will go to the same church and say, come and get your PVC. Can't you see that we have been punked over and over again because we refuse to do the right things? We have our PhD holders who's supposed to be change agents working for the plight of their people. No, they will go to IMF, tie scarf, and be busy propagating the agendas of the Westerners. Our ancestors are fully disgusted. Our Chukwu Okike is on vacation, saying, when you guys are ready to work, let me know, I'll come. Right now, I'm not ready. It's a case of a mother training bad children. You can only do it for so long and you turn your back. What will be, will be. So our objectives today, we have looked at some of this last week. We are continuing the other portion of it. We looked at the part one. We gave you guys some visual aids. We are no longer going to play the video. We have that link Sitipi, can you send me the link of the video so I can put them in here real quick? If you want to go and watch that video on your own, please do so. It's very educational. You can see they don't want us to share that information with our people. Even when we have the Fair Use Disclaimer Act, we went on that, had to take a class because they almost shut down the channel. And they say, oh, if you're using it for educational purposes, it's okay. That's actually one of the questions that was asked in the class that I had to
Oh,
take. But I guess we are not using it for educational purposes. We are waking our people up.
I do akara.
Yeah, we are using it to put lipstick.
Mm.
And we showed you guys how the Niger Delta is the most polluted and degraded environment in the world. You can see the evidence is abound. Look, it's everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Dirt. People are struggling. They don't have water to drink. Children are dying of dysentery. No doctors around. You saw the destructions. Look at the houses that we are burned everywhere. Nothing is working. And these are the land, or these people could easily be living a life of Ndi Dubai and Saudi Arabia. But our own turned out to be almost dangerous to our well being because somebody orchestrated it. Because you lost the sovereignty of your land. That's why we say we must return back our sovereignty to the people. This was intentional, it was not by accident. It was set up that way. And as long as you continue not to educate yourself or yourselves on the things that need to be done, they will continue to deceive you with election. We're going to make a show and show you guys what changed. We're going to look at the debt ratio, all kinds of stuff, showing you what changed with every election cycle for you guys. You can see what you're doing is this because we already looked at it. You're going down, 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 down. And it will never get better until you wake up and do the right things. The template is already there, but because you're deceitful, because you're not honest, you keep asking, oh, how do you want us to implement this thing, sir? If it's impossible. Well, your demise is very possible. So you tell me which one is better. Because you live in Osman Danfodio estate. Look at the land, look at the water, look at the evidence. It's everywhere. Our brothers and sisters are suffering. They have polluted the environment, the air, everything, water, sea, nothing left. Our young boys, intelligent young ones, are just hanging out, or doing a job that could potentially take their lives. So how is the unitary Nigeria you fought to keep working for you?